Hey all, how are you going, Virgo? Welcome with me on another round of Redsky's Righteous Readings, where I give raw, righteous, poignant readings. You are the last sign to be done for the month of May, and I know you are very, very late. Please don't think this has gone unnoticed or unchecked. So I wanted to start, firstly and most foremostly, of course, with a bit of an apology. I do like my readings to come out before they're due. So, for example, the monthlies are out before the month begins. It's shameful to admit that this April did really get on top of me, and the schedule got blown out for May's readings, and it's been a bit of catch-up since. But I do very much appreciate your due diligence, patience, and loyal support. So in light of that, Redsky has a gift for you. So make sure you stay tuned to the very, very end of the reading to see what that is in my way of an olive branch and kicking up my butt. So thank you for being so loyal constituents and being so very patient to the Virgos. So as I said, this is your main monthly. Here's the monthly. It will tend to Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements of the Sun. Virgo for this month, May 2022. As usual, we're going to look at all aspects of Virgo through a Celtic cross, standard placements, which I'll then go through and clarify. Okay. Thank you so much again for your patience, and I hope this resonates for you. If not, come see me next month. I'm sure I'll have something for you. And stay tuned throughout the month of May, as other readings will be cropping up within the next week or two. Let me warm up the cards and begin for the May month. Virgo 2022. Here we go. Okay, Virgo, let's find out what's going on for the May month of 2022 for you. Spirits and guides, what's going on for Virgo, so I'm moving readings for the May month of 2022. Hierophant reverse went to show its face, sign of Taurus, which is the month we're currently still serving our star sign for a couple more weeks yet. Changes there, May is of course into Gemini sign. We are currently in Taurus season. For Virgo now, please, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements for May 2022 Spirit. We are doing a standard Celtic cross with standard placements, please. The sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Placements of the sign of Virgo. There we go. Have you been drawn to the colour yellow? Or seeing a lot of yellow, like bright yellow? The spread is extremely yellow. Okay, now during the pre-shuffle, the Hierophant reversed is at the bottom of the deck, and his upright position here. Marriage. Wow. If you are the Hierophant, you have found the one thing that you thought you would never find in this world. The most beautiful, most divinest, most embodied woman of the qualities of what a woman is. Graceful, nurturing, beautiful, sensual. If you are a feminine, you have found a person who you see very powerful, but not powerful like most people. Powerful in their knowledge, in the gift of spirituality. Either way, there's something very beyond kismic and cosmic here. I have shivers down my spine by getting goosebumps at the same time. I have just this wall feeling. Wow. You've got quite a few majors lighted throughout this reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with that Empress as well underneath the underlying energy. 7. That's a lot. Your current energy, the root of the reading, moving forward, outsider's view, your hopes and fears, and the outcome itself. Star signs we have on the board: Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Planetary associations we have coming through for these cards is Mercury, Neptune, Neptune. I just have this feeling. Venus as well, sorry, with the Empress at the bottom of that, sorry, apologies. Let's begin. I feel like sitting here pondering isn't going to give me the answer that I seek. Maybe perhaps if I start the reading, it may illuminate. So let's begin. Virgo. Your current energy you're supporting as you come into May, beginning of the reading, you currently. Cancer's major arcana, the Chariot. So you're supporting a very much energy of pushing forward on a wall-like ground, trying to have a vertice here. Trying to have triumph through wall-like ground, pushing forward, trying to control and contain your emotions. You're pushing forward on a journey here. This is a journey. I feel like it's a journey of self as well as external. You're crossing obstacles, your challenge you'll face throughout the month of May that you'll need to deal with. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Your challenge is in retail stagnation, pulling back and not doing anything, not making any movement at all, especially instability or security or monetary. Crowning this whole reading, hanging above it all, Queen of Cups reverse. This is an individual who is very inconsistent, changes constantly, very flighty. They say a good story, they talk a good game. But when it comes to the crunch, the action of it, they always fall through. They're very inconsistent, they're very unrealistic, they're very non-dependable, they're very fickle, flighty, infidelity-ish, and most definitely inconsistent. The root of the reading, the foundation of it all, it's all built off the Hanged Man. Seeking guidance through divine knowledge, wisdom we are needing here, knowledge. Wanting to sacrifice for these things, but not knowing how to go about it. We're in a state of transition here, or a state of the chrysalis, while we take on a new phase. We are in a state of suspense. bench right now while we learn what we need to. I think that's why your challenge is the page of, the Knight of Pentacles reverse. Because why would transition as one thing was being in a state of Rita or being in a state like that? That's quite different to being completely in Rita and not being able to move at all. You can be not moving physically with force, but your mind can be very much enriched through that lack of action or movement. The Knight of Pentacles reverse isn't speaking of the mind being rich and the body not doing anything. It's speaking about complete Rita. Past energy, leaving you now still prevalent. Queen of Wands reversed. Like her counterpart, the Queen of Cups reversed, who's on the top. Queen of Wands isn't much better. These queens all on their heads. Fire Queen, the Wand Queen, the Passionate Queen, the Gorgeous Queen. When this beautiful queen is on her head in the past energy, she brings in a lot of jealousy, a lot of deceit, infidelity. She's very unstable in her emotions. She's very fickle as well. But she puts up a lot of resistance and opposition. She's very she's definitely not pliable. She's definitely not bendable. If anything, she's very unstable, very volatile, can be a little violent. Can be a real pain in the freaking ass if provoked. Let's move forward now. The forward energy. What does it look like for you? Moving forward, we have Libra's Major Arcana, Justice. Let justice be done and let us all be merry. That's what you're hoping. But I think we need to take it back a peg or two and just hope for some reasonableness, some justice and proper balance to be brought back into a very fickle, unstable spot. We need some harmony, equality, righteousness. This proves that whether favourable or unfavourable, the outcome of this justice card will be truly fair for all persons involved. This is about equilibrium, poise, impartiality, and fairness. Remember, fairness and justice are not friends though. What is fair and what is right are not even neighbouring or distant cousins. In fact, I don't think they're even from the same bloodline. Yet people do tend to try to mesh them together like they're soul sisters. The right thing and the just thing are normally never two and the same. The right thing is what you want. The just thing is what the public and or community and or entity wants, not what you want. Justice can bring so much more than what you want when impartiality and righteousness come into the fold. And that's what justice is. Explain more when we clarify. Advice from Spirit for Virgo for May. Spirit is telling you the Seven of Swords. Now this is a bit of a warning card. See what I mean about the yellow? The yellow consistency throughout the cards. You know, with the Seven of Swords, there's always that worry of having hope. Having hope to save the day because we have serious fears here. We need to have success here. But the reality is, if we don't do something drastic, we may have something upon us that we can't deal with. The Seven of Swords depicts a person stealing swords so he doesn't get his camp attacked tomorrow from the opposition camp. It's that sense of needing to save one's own skin. feel like that's what's going on here. Spirit's trying to tell you there's going to be a need or a sense to save one's own skin, to do over or be done over. Let's clarify that though before we get too bogged in. Outsider's view of you, Virgo, and what's going on, necessarily what actually is going on, it's just their view of you. They see Scorpio's major arcana death. Outsider's view of Virgo is someone that's going through massive transformation. Someone that's going through a real death of self in a way, or maybe dealing with death itself. Clearing away the old, make way of the new, unexpected change, loss, alteration. Abrupt change. The ending of an era. Financial loss. Illness. The ending of a familiar situation or friendship. Abrupt change of the old self. Hopes and fears. The Magician. Mercury energy come through. To have everything in front of you to create whatever you want. But at the same time your fear is, what would you create? Are you the good witch or the bad witch? If you really had the power to make anything you wanted in the mind of yourself, to create whatever it is you so wanted, what would you make? What would you have? Would you have it all? Or something rather small? Would you put limitations upon that thing that you want to make it solely yours? So there's no option for it to change its mind or to in any way be stolen from you. What if you could have anything you wanted and craft it within your mind's eye? Could that be your hope or your fear? Being the perfectionist you are. Outcome. Sign of Sagittarius. Temperance. Your outcome is to have balance, proper moderation. Temperance, patience, accomplishment through self-control and frugality. Accommodation, harmony, and the mixing and blending. Fusing. It's perfect union, management, adjustment, good influence, consolidation, successful combinations, balance. So many majors in this reading, and I still can't get over that shit. I feel like it's going to get more interesting. I get coffee, a testicle or two. I'm going to have them. And we will come back and clarify this reading for Virgo's May 2022. Okay, Virgo. Let's clarify this May 2022 reading for you, please. Spirits and guides. Clear and precise clarification of this reading for Virgo, please, for May 2022. Clear and precise clarification of this reading. Stand placements, go to cross planes for Virgo. Virgo's May monthly reading. I now need to clarify these placements, please. First placement, current energy for Virgo. Chariot. Why is the Chariot here, please? Virgo. Current energy. Virgo. Chariot. Please clarify these two chariots. Definitely. Oh my god, 7 of Swords. Which is advice from Spirit. Virgo's challenge for May, please. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Hang on, sorry. Where the fuck did this King of Cups come from? Not again. This happened in the last reading today. Alright, I'm going to put it up here. The Queen of Cups is right there. I feel like they're meant to be together. Oh my god. Alright. Let's continue, sorry. Knight of Pentacles reverse. I don't understand. The challenge for Virgo, clarify. The Knight of Pentacles reverse. Challenge for Virgo's May. The High Priestess. Crowning the reading with the Queen of Cups reverse. Let's clarify that Queen of Cups reverse. So Virgo was the crowning Queen of Cups reverse. So Virgo's reading. Clarify the Queen of Cups reverse. Clarify the Queen of Cups reverse, please. I really feel like patience is something that you really do need to work on. And speaking your truth and following through with action. Yeah, love is reversed, okay. Root of the reading, we have the Hangman. Where's the root of the reading for Virgo's May? The Hangman. Finally. The Hangman, please. Okay. The Moon, Pisces energy. Past energy with that Queen of Wands reverse. Clarify energy, yep. Queen of Wands reverse with the Hangman reverse. Which is the root of the reading. Future energy, we have Justice. Moving forward. Justice. Why is Justice here? Moving forward for Virgo. Justice card, please clarify. Star reversed. Aquarius is major arcana. Advice from Spirit, we have the 7 of Swords. Fortune reverse, 10 of Cups reverse, 8 of Pentacles. Outsider's view of Virgo, we have the Death card. Why is the outsider's view of Virgo? Ace of Wands reverse, the Hermit reverse. Hopes and fears, we have the Magician for Virgo. Why is the Magician here for Virgo's hopes and fears? Clarify that Magician. King of Swords reverse, and the outcome for Virgo's May. We have the Temperance card, please. Clarify this Temperance card, the outcome for Virgo May. The World and Judgment. We do have the 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups reversed. I feel like this is attainment to the King of Cups that came out really weirdly. 5 of Pentacles, complete destitution, loss, being pushed down the cold. Maybe someone choosing another individual and you need to relieve your position. The 7 of Cups reverse is that of willpower and desire and choosing one particular cup and moving forward with it. Having the strength and willpower and determination to overcome the tendency to be overwhelmed by multiple options. Putting them back, I do want to ask the King of Cups, what the hell is he doing here? Why is the King of Cups? Because of the Hierophant. Hierophant reverse with the Empress reverse. Do you remember what the bottom underlying energy of the first deck was? In case you don't remember, I'll show you. I asked why King of Cups was there that came out in the wrong deck. These two showed up. The Hierophant reversed, the Empress in reverse. And playing into the first deck. I ain't fucking joking. I ain't fucking joking. And I energy with this deck, though. Let me check. Sorry, I just put that incorrectly then. The moon was there. Oh, God's sakes. 9 of Wands reverse. Sorry, it's the bottom of this deck. Actually, sorry, the 9 of Wands was on there. With the Justice card. My apologies. Here's the Sun, the 4 of us. That Queen of Pentacles underneath. Crazy. I'm sorry, but I'm blown away by asking about that King of Cups, where the fuck it pulled out, and then to have that come out. Still a lot of happiness here. But that King of Cups, that's someone coming in. Telling you everything you want to hear, but not necessarily being emotionally invested. I'm seeing that this is leading to a real depletion of your beauty, your best of self. And starting to lead you down a path of sacrificing more than what you were willing to. Your grace, your beauty, things that you can't get back. Give me a moment, please. I'm going to be honest here with you, Virgo. There's a lot of weird shit. Some of you clarify this. Man, like originally, the current energy, Chariot, clarify the Chariot with the 7 of Swords. Forward movement of Vertices, forward movement of Vertices, 2 Cancers, Arcanas, 7 of Swords, thievery, someone stealing, to savouring sin, still before be stolen. I'm hearing the games afoot, the games afoot, the games afoot. Good Lord. Your challenge, May, Virgo, 9 of Pentacles reversed with the High Priestess. In Rita, stagnation is your biggest challenge. To overcome that, you must use your High Priestess energy. Be intuitively guided. Keep some secrets back. Get the information. Follow it soundly. Here's the High Priestess. Uses sound judgment and common sense. Use objectivity, foresight, intuition, perception, and self-reliance. She doesn't need anyone else, and she is emotionless in that fact that she only does platonic relationships. Smart girl, or man, whatever. She knows all. She doesn't need to go in Rita role. She knows. She foresees it. And she adjusts herself accordingly. The crowning of this reading hanging above it all, Virgo. Queen of Cups reversed. Clarified by the Lovers reversed. Gemini's major arcana. Queen of Cups reversed is someone that is very, very inconsistent and changes their mind, their actions a lot. Their intentions may be noble, but they cannot be relied upon. And I'm seeing this as really starting to pain you. Starting to get to the point where this relationship is starting to be foreseen as frustration, interference, and untrustworthiness is starting to appear here, and starting to seem as an unwise plan to invest much more. This has become way too unreliable, and there is separation here now, and they're just leading to turmoil. today to make the test. The root of the reading we had a lot. The foundation. The Hanged Man, the Moon, Nine of Wands, and Justice. Star signs here alone are Pisces and Libra. The Hanged Man is that Neptunian energy I was talking about as well. The Hanged Man. Life in suspension or transition. Change, reversal of the mind, abandonment, renunciation. The period of respite between significant events, sacrifice, repentance. The moon, that is that of deception, things we cannot see. It is about obscurity, to use intuition due to danger or bad influences afoot, and not people with ulterior motives or a lot of craftiness, slander, superficiality, unknown enemies. The Nine of Wands reversed. A lot of obstacles and troubles I foresee here. Jealousy, disputes, quarrels, compromise may be needed here. And I see that may come with justice in the form of impartial judgment, in the form of reasonableness, proper judgment and balance, just reward, and an eventual outcome, whether favourable or not, will be on the cards. Past energy leaving you now, still Virgo. Queen of Wands reversed with the Hanged Man reverse. Past energy, you were dealing with someone very fickle, very jealous, very vicious. And you gave a lot for this person, I feel. Gave a lot. Or maybe you didn't give enough, you feel. But there was a failure here. To give of oneself, both of you, one of you, preoccupation with ego. Or what sacrifice you did give was just useless and didn't help. If anything, may have made it worse. Future energy coming in. I feel like I'm repeating myself moving forward. Justice, Star reverse, Libra and Aquarius. Again with this justice coming through. Fairness. Not fairness. Justice. I keep feeling like that is the difference here. I keep saying righteousness or fairness, and that's not what justice is. Justice is justice. The right thing and the just thing are not one and the same. So why do I keep saying that? Because I know that. Do you know that though? Because I keep saying it. Look it up, please. Google it. Dictionary thesaurus it. Look into it, please. The just thing and the right thing. The fair thing. Equilibrium. Justice. Whether the outcome favourable or not, be truly fair for all parties involved. But the star in reverse tells me that you feel otherwise. You feel you've been outdone by. When these judgments are made, you feel that there's a lot of unfulfillment here. Disappointment, bad luck, lack of opportunity and imbalance. But you do see a conclusion of a very unsatisfactory business experience, social friendship or relationship. And you're just glad to see it done, whether you think it was right or not. Five from Spirit, we had a lot. Seven of Swords, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Ten of Cups reverse, Eight of Pentacles. Thievery again with the Seven of Swords, the thief card needing to save one's own skin, take what's not yours. Because you feel like there are bad odds afoot, that if you were to flip a coin, it would not fall in your favour. So you need to prepare for that fact, and you are. Ten of Cups reverse, saying you're not happy about this. You feel like you're being selfish, and you're inviting strife and quarrelling into your life by doing so. But the Eight of Pentacles is saying once this has been said, done, you will put back in the skill and effort that is needed to bring back the talent and apply yourself with your energies and efforts to be rewarded through due diligence, head down, bum up, and working hard to make point or amends. Outside's view, Death, Ace of Wands reverse, Hermit reverse. We've got Scorpio and Virgo, major arcana here. Outside's view is someone going through complete and total transformation or dealing with a death, a passing, or a very, very mellow mood. This is someone that's going through a renunciation of belief systems, just changing. Ace of Wands reverse is saying to me that though they see someone that's going to be very clouded and maybe come out more confused than what they were when they went back in. Because the Hermit reverse, they're not following their own counsel or knowledge that they seek. They're looking too much to other people to give this knowledge to them, and I just don't think it can be attained there. Outsiders just think that you need to look within yourself and work it out for yourself instead of looking to others or outside entities for that support or guidance. Firstly, it's just their point of view. Hopes and fears, the Magician and the King of Swords reverse. Virgo, doing everything you need right in front of you to create, invent, or bring any sort of new beginning, creation, invention. But with that responsibility comes a real scarcity, I want to say. Because your fear is the King of Swords reverse, that this will make you a person who will pursue things to ruin, become so powerful you'll become cruel, conflicted, selfish, bring on disturbance and perversity, and destroy maybe some people that you think that deserve it, but maybe don't want to be from your hand. The outcome, and this is all majors. Temperance sign, Sagittarius, the world in judgment. This is huge. Oh my God. The outcome here is bringing moderation, temperance and patience, which will bring through accomplishment through self-control, frugality. Bringing things into perfect unionship, good influence, consolidation, and this will be a successful combination, and with that will bring the world. The ending of cycles. Attachment, completion, perfection, ultimate change, the end results of all efforts through success, fulfillment, capability, and through triumphant undertakings. The rewards that come from hard work and the admiration of others. And backing all of that beautifulness is one more. Judgment, atonement, having judgment, and the need to repent and forgive. The moment of comfort in which used our opportunities. Rejuvenation, rebirth, improvement, development. Legal favours or judgments going in one's favour, but you should always carefully affect how your decisions affect others. You're changing. And this is your future story. It's amazing. It's amazing. Let's get some additionals like I promised now, for the delay in the reading. Okay, Virgo, I've got two very special additionals for you here, as my story left till so late. I've got the intuition cards for you and spirit animals, which I'm going to pick for you now for additional messages for May 2022. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for May 2022. A spirit animal to guide and assist Virgo throughout the rest of May 2022, please. Spirit animal, God, spirit animal to guide and assist Virgo, please. Not looking just yet. Hold up. Here we go. May 2022 messages. Okay, May 2022. Okay. First we have decide. Don't wait for the universe to give you a sign. The universe is waiting for you to begin. Decide. possibility. A new door is waiting to open. A new journey is ready to begin. Possibility. Rise up. Every dream carries the possibility that something bigger than you ever imagined is going to unfold. Rise up. Your spirit animal. Ooh. Is the boar or pig for me. Face your problems head on with the confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. Whatever difficulties you're experiencing now, whether with a relationship, career path, or some other concern, dig in and rummage around until you discover how to solve the problem. Then take immediate action to remedy it. Every time you confront adverse situations in this way, you'll be uprooting those elements in your life that appear to be obstacles to fulfill your purpose. Life can sometimes be very uncooperative with your rational mindset of order, and will at times even block your demands of how events or experiences should unfold. If you're living on earth and you're going to get your feet muddy sometimes, but it's no call for panic, crisis or drama. Instead, take a couple of deep breaths and view whatever problem you've encountered as simply something that needs to be taken care of. As the saying goes, there really are no problems, only creative possibilities. Once you've emerged victorious, which means that you've either conquered your problem or changed your thinking about how initially perceived the situation, you'll experience a surge of power and confidence. Remember that your power originates from source expressed through you as you. When you've vanquished the illusion of this situation of being a problem, you'll not only feel a great sense of relief and freedom, but you'll also open the way for your heart, mind and soul to be more in alignment with the will of Source. When you cooperate from that perspective, you can overcome anything. Associations with this card are courage, hospitality, earthliness, self-reliance, protection, prosperity, organization, fearlessness, uprooting, cleanliness, determination, balance, security, and tendency as thoughtful. Thank you, Virgo, and I do apologize again for the lateness of your reading for May. Please accept my humble apologies and know that we strive to be more on time next month, which will be beginning now for me. So with that being said, if you would be so kind to leave a like, I would greatly appreciate it, or share the content, and definitely, if you have not done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel with me, Redski, here on Righteous Readings. Virgo, may you have a blessed May, and I hope to see you on the next round. Till then, light and love from me, Redski, and I hope to see you again.